Greetings, disciples, and welcome to episode 7 of Different Stages Radio. Started today's show off with a 3-play of some shred that's coming to the Vancouver area over summer and into fall. The last track you heard was some brand new or most recent Steve Vai from his 2021 album Inviolate. You heard Avalancha, and Steve Vai is going to be coming to Vancouver on August 15th. Before that, you heard some Pliny, Salt plus Charcoal, and Pliny will be coming to Vancouver October 28th at the Rickshaw. Salt plus Charcoal is from his 2019 EP called Sunhead. And started today's show off with some brand new Nita Strauss. You heard the track The Golden Trail featuring Anders Frieden from In Flames. Her album upcoming, The Call of the Void, is out on July 7th. And perhaps the show that's coming here on July 2nd, maybe if you're lucky, she might have some physical copies on hand of her new album that you can buy on site. But if not, I know you can pre-order them now through her website and through her Facebook. And that new record coming out has a bunch of guest stars on it, including Lizzie Hale from Hailstorm and Marty Friedman and some chap you may have heard of named Alice Cooper. Perhaps you've heard of him. He's on the record as well, and some others as well. So again, July 7th, new Nita Strauss, which leads me into starting the show off on a high note, contest right away. You ready for this? Go to, if you're not listening to the show right now, on differentstagesradio.com, please go over there, check out the contests and giveaways portion tab, or even look at the news section. You'll see 2 contests we have going on right now. One for Sumac on June 21st at the Fox Cabaret. And then Nita Strauss, which we just started the day that we're putting this show out on June 6th. Calendar, I need one in front of me here. June 6th is the most recent episode. Nita Strauss tickets we're giving away. Go to differentstagesradio.com. It's very simple to enter. It involves tagging us, tagging our friends at F7 Entertainment Group that are being so courteous to give us tickets to this show, again, Nita Strauss, as well as the Sumac show. And we will be giving away tickets to Steve Vai in the next couple of months. Same with Pliny. So stay tuned to Different Stages Radio. And thanks again to our friends at F7 Entertainment Group. Yes. Good kids there. Had an idea for a different kind of set today. I'm going to go down the I-5 and do a set of some old school Seattle era stuff from the underneath the ground. So let's go. Let's keep it pumping. Here's some Culprit on Different Stages Radio.
Thing I've known
Welcome back to Different Stages Radio. Again, I'm JJ, and that was a fun set. Cranking up some old school Seattle area metal. You heard some TKO. You heard some Rail. You heard some Forced Entry. You heard some Culprit. Yes, you did. Ambush. We started that set off. Culprit from Guilty as Charged. Some Forced Entry. Thunderhead from As So Above. That was the more recent spun tune there from 1991. And then back to 1980 with Rail. Gangbusters from their Arrival album, and some TKO, Given to the Night from In Your Face, 1981. Reminder, again, thank you for listening. Reminder though, if you're looking for anything that's been played, if you're needing reminders of what you heard, when you go to the differentstagesradio.com website, you can see archived episodes of every show. And with that, you get a full track listing of every episode, along with links to purchase albums that support keeping Different Stages Radio going. So check that out. Things to know. We're on Apple Podcasts as well. If you don't know or you'd like to know, or perhaps you're already listening to Different Stages Radio that way, we are also now on iHeartRadio, which is cool to get a bit more exposure. You can also download the free Podbean, Podbean app, where you can listen to Different Stages Radio along with some other shows as well, which is another reminder that long-term plans with Different Stages Radio, again, being a division of Scrape Records and, shall we call it Scrape Radio? Yes, we shall. The plan is to try to develop other shows of completely different genres, whether they're music, they could be talk, whatever. But it would be neat to have something where people can go to and offer something different. So again, maybe you have ideas about a country show. Maybe you have ideas about a reggae show. Maybe you have ideas about a jazz show. Let me know. You know, we can develop these things and have something cool that we're all kind of pimping each other's shows on our respective shows and getting some sponsorships and some ads and ticket giveaways and so forth. Things, you know, be kind of neat to get in when things are new and fresh. So talk to me. Again, I'm JJ. We're going to keep going because it's what we do on Different Stages Radio, or it's what I do at least. Def Leppard put out an album recently, Drastic Symphonies, which is kind of an orchestral album that was done with the Royal Philharmonic Orchestra that has a whole slew of tracks from various points of their career, mostly primarily of the 80s stuff. But it's neat that they touched on a lost album, Slang, which I hold dear to me. I quite enjoy that album a lot, particularly the second half. So here's something that I thought was a bit interesting. I don't know how much I'm really digging it, but it's kind of cool. Different flavor here, different taste. This is Turn to Dust, Def Leppard, Different Stages Radio.
Concentration drifts anatomy, conversation slides away. Turn and face the change and apathy. Take your eyes to want to save me, want to leave me. I got the feel that I'm gone to dust. Penetrate me, segregate me. I got the feel that I'm gone to dust. suddenly goes like this. The story of you was written long before the world was around. I hear the sound of your footsteps at my bedroom door. And there's gonna be so much more. That's right. Up in your mind, it's always been your life. You gotta live for today. Let it carry you. Follow your. Can you discover the light that burns bright inside? Hang on forever. There's no one that shines like you. Can you find that sound? Like floating on clouds in the sky. No one shines like you. Hey. Can you discover the light that burns bright inside? Hang on forever. There's no one that shines like you. Can you discover the light that burns bright inside? Hang on forever. There's no one that shines like you. Up in your mind, it's always been your life. You gotta live for today. Well, every time I see you in the light of day, I crave the darkness. Yeah, wanna rock you, baby. But every time you kiss me, then you go astray. let's get on before the darkness fades. 'Cause I crave you, and I'm so thirsty. Honey's dripping in the summer rain. Shake the night, 'cause it's all gone black. Midnight train going down that track. Bloodshot eyes in the light of day. Wanna hear that whistle more? Shake it hard, coming home tight. Push me in, take another flight. Midnight train going down that track. Lord, come on, take me. Baby, shake it hard, 'cause it's all gone black. Midnight train going down that track. Bloodshot eyes in the light of day. Wanna hear that whistle more? Shake it hard, coming home in time. Push it in, take another flight. Midnight train.
Well, there was a set with a lot of guitars going on. There's some Gus G. You might know Gus G, Ozzy Osbourne for 5 minutes, and then also Firewind for a long, long time. Gus G has a few solo albums out. Great guitar player. That was from his 2018 album, Letting Go. The track was Letting Go from the album Fearless, featuring Dennis Ward on bass and vocals, who's a phenomenal producer in his own right, and he's also a great vocalist and also a great bass player, and was in forever founding member of Pink Cream 69. Go check out some Dennis Ward stuff. You might probably have a number of things in your collection that you didn't even know Dennis Ward had been involved in production-wise. So Dennis Ward, good dude. Good to see him kind of coming out front. That's just a good song. Before that, Burning Rain. They put out an album in 2019 with Doug Aldrich, of course. Would be one of his bands that's still kind of, very rarely doing shows, but he, once in a while when he has time, he'll, kick it up and get it going. You heard Midnight Train from Face the Music. And before that, back to 2011, some Night Ranger. They put out a really good album in 2011, somewhere in California. You heard Follow Your Heart. Not to be confused with the Triumph track that I quite enjoy, Follow Your Heart, but that was Night Ranger, Follow Your Heart. And the set started with some brand new idea, kind of re-recording, sort of added to Def Leppard. That was Turn to Dust with the Royal Philharmonic Orchestra from their brand new album, Drastic Symphonies. The original studio version of Turn to Dust you can find on Slang. And again, I highly recommend you check out Slang. There was a double CD edition of it reissued 10, 12 years ago. It had a bunch of demos from the album and some unreleased tracks. If you can find one of those, again, highly recommend it. First half of the album, decent. There is one kind of stinker on there, but again, one stinker that's only one? Yeah, really, there's really only one. But that second half of the album, it's almost like one continuous track. It is remarkable. So perhaps give it a revisit and go in with fresh ears and give that a chance. Def Leppard Slang. Indie Spotlight. We do that all the time, don't we? Whoa, that's going to be, I want that to be part of the show each week, as well as kind of doing, other segments. I like to get back to stuff from the day, some newer bands, or bands you've heard of, but material that isn't often played. There's a bunch of great stuff from bands that may have had their heydays, in the 80s or early 90s that are still putting out records, but a lot of those just kind of fall to the wayside, and there's some really good stuff out there. So hence why playing things like newer Night Ranger, for example, in this last set. But we're going to move on to some Indie Spotlight. And I'm gonna touch on a band that was around for a long, long time. They're going to be doing their first show. I think it's in 3-4 years. Kind of, I don't know what I say, but just again, good band, good guys, work hard, and I hope they're working on some new music because it's been a while. They take their time, but it's worth the wait. Well, I'll fill you in some more on who they are, what their deal is, and where you can get their albums. But for now, this is some Gross Misconduct. Let's get heavy on Different Stages Radio.
Give yourself
Well, that was Punishing, some gross misconduct on Different Stages Radio as part of our weekly indie spotlight. Gross misconduct from Vancouver, British Columbia. You heard A Place of Bones from their most recent album, Equinox, from 2018. And then that set started off with the track of Redemption from their 2011 album, The Disconnect. They have even a third album, if you can find it, The Process of Indoctrination. I need some verbal skills here. That was 2007, Gross Misconduct. And again, they have a show coming up in Vancouver in August. If you need information and details, you can go over to the Different Stages Radio website where you can find out information on a bazillion shows in the Vancouver area. Stuff out in Abbotsford happening in Abbotsford, British Columbia as well. There's things going on. And also July, the Armstrong Open Air in Armstrong, BC. So that's a big deal. So again, go check out Different Stages Radio. Go to the events page. I'm going there myself right now. So if you hear some clicking, it's like, how do I get there? Oh yeah, differentstagesradio.com. What a concept. Oh, and I click here. Oh, that's kind of neat. And then there's a tab that says concerts. And then if I hit events and tickets, oh no, there's a bunch of shows. Oh, and then, another cool local show happening on the 9th of June. Iron Kingdom, Medieval, Arkenfire, Tough Duts. That's happening at the Wise Hall. Yeah, June 9th. Keep that in mind. Let's see. I'll scroll around. You hear me scrolling? Let's do some scrolling. So we talked about Armstrong Metal Fest because that's got a local vibe, so I wanted to mention that, or British Columbia vibe, even though there's some 2 international headliners, Fallujah and Warbringer, but lots of British Columbia acts playing at that show, July 14th and 15th in Armstrong, BC. But let's see, that Gross Misconduct show, I'm scrolling. You can find information. Oh, there it is. I found it. August 18th at the Astoria. Gross Misconduct with some other friends. You can find, I'll keep you in suspense. You can find it. Go to the differentstagesradio.com site. You can get some video previews for each of the band. I like to throw up tracks so you can have a bit of an idea of what you're seeing if you don't know all the bands, along with official ticket links from real people selling real tickets, not through fake 10-party, third-party, 400th party off-sellers. This is legit tickets. So you should be happy about that. What else do I need to tell you? Oh yeah, that's a Journeyman production show. He's a good dude. Joey Hawken, good dude. He puts on a lot of cool local shows. So yeah, Gross Misconduct on Different Stages Radio. So we're going to branch out, going to do another kind of a different set, do some different stuff. How about some Ugly Kid Joe? Different Stages Radio.
Made a hole in the sky just to watch the world die, but the sun came in and showed them how to live again. They left me here alone with no way to get home. I watched it all begin, and this is where it ends. They say the world is alive, but long ago we all died. Life is a suicide that everyone tries to justify. So get in the back of the line, 'cause happiness you'll never find, and in the end no one survives. So I poisoned the sea just to watch the world bleed, but the rain came in and made the water clean again. They left me here alone with no way to get home. I watched it all begin, and this is where it ends. They say the world is alive, but long ago we all died. Life is a suicide that everyone tries to justify. So get in the back of the line, watched the world die, but the sun came in and showed them how to live again. They say the world is alive, but long ago we all died. Life is a suicide that everyone tries to justify. So get in the back of the line, 'cause happiness you'll never find, and in the end, no one survives.
Your savage heart has stolen my name in a wilderness lost. You're so hard to tame in the tides of this world. You're a victim of fate. Give me mercy, love will find you.
Don't really know if it's mine or yours.
Welcome back to Different Stages Radio. Did you know who that was? Did you know that was that new band Firstborn? They put out a new single called Home. Firstborn, Chris Adler, formerly of Lamb of God, started a new band with James Lomenzo, Girish Pradhan on vocals. You probably know Girish from Girish and the Chronicles, and he's also appeared on multiple different experiences on the Frontiers Records label. So they're working on some stuff, putting out singles periodically, and I guess there will be a full-length album at some point. Just haven't quite heard as to when that's going to happen. So we will watch out for that. Before that, going back to 1995, some Life of Agony, giving them a first spin on Different Stages Radio. You heard The Other Side of the River from Ugly. And since then, they put out Soul Searching Sun. Good record. Then became a little bit quiet. And then over the past, 15, 20 years, they put out a number of albums. There's Broken Valley in there and so forth. And I got to do some catching up to do on Life of Agony. That was a band that I knew they were there, but sometimes you get sidetracked and things pull you in other directions. And I need to do some catching up on Life of Agony. And before that, some brand new Cult from their 2022 album, Under the Midnight Sun. You heard Give Me Mercy. And again, the Cult. Keep putting out records and putting out good records. It's just too bad that the album experience, especially for Ian Astbury, doesn't really transform well live because, again, seen the guy a number of times over the years and have been searching for solid live recordings. I have one that's not bad, but for the most part, Ian hurts live. And at times it just seems like, dude, do you even care? But then these new albums come out and they're good albums. It seems Billy Duffy always kind of dials it in pretty good. And, the rhythm section changes periodically, but they always have a solid rhythm section. But Ian, what's your deal? Ian, you make me cross sometimes, but you put out good records, and that's a good record. So check out Under the Midnight Sun from last year. Good front to back. Started that set with some Ugly Kid Joe going back to their 2013 EP, Stairway to Hell. You heard No One Survives. That is a solid EP. They did put out a record last fall. Didn't do a whole lot for me. I was rather disappointed because I do like Ugly Kid Joe quite a lot. So something tells me I might get stubborn and have to repurchase that and give it another try, but it was kind of weak. What did you think? Did you check it out? Why don't you have hashtag Different Stages Radio or drop me an email? Let me know what you think. JJ, what were you thinking? That's insane. It was really good. Or, no, JJ, you're kind of right. It was actually kind of poo. So let me know what you think. Opinions are good, even if they're wrong. Ha! So, hey, there was a birthday that happened June 5th. Nico McBrain, drummer, Iron Maiden, 71. What the hell? Brave New World celebrated an anniversary last week. The sort of comeback album, Bruce rejoined the band. That had an anniversary. Think we should maybe play some Maiden. How about we do that? Here's Ghost of the Navigator. Different Stages Radio.
upon a time, carried a putter inside. Sung a last goodbye, a broken rhyme I'd underline. There's an ocean of sorrow in you. Sorrow
There you have it, friends, the prog element of Different Stages Radio. Some Ulver for the first time on Different Stages Radio. For the Love of God from the Blood Inside album. Before that, in honor of the anniversary of Watershed last week, played some Burden. Watershed, that was an album at first I wasn't totally sold on, actually. Really dug Ghost Reveries before that a lot. Appreciated Heritage after Watershed. Really, really like Pale Communion. And then, I don't know, like 3-4 years ago, started to revisit Watershed again. I'm like, what? This is really stinking good. And it was getting better, like say, 10 or so years ago. It's like it seemed better than when it first came out. But then suddenly it's like, what's going on here? And that'll happen sometimes. You hear things at different times. You're sidetracked. You're having a poopy day. Your stereo sucking balls, like there's just something not lining up right, and your first impression wasn't a good one, so sometimes you just say screw it and throw it away, or you just don't bother, or it just sits on your shelf. So I would never throw out an Opeth album, and I'm glad that that has really kind of kicked me in the bag. So that's a really good record, Watershed. Check that one out if you haven't. And started that set with some Iron Maiden, Ghost of the Navigator, from Brave New World, celebrating a bit of an anniversary. Oh, I'm doing a stretch right now because I was going to grab, do I have that version of it? No, it's not near me. I'm away. I'm doing some digging. You hear some clanking? Yeah, because I thought I had a demo version of it handy, but I don't. No, but still, such a stinking good album. 23 years ago. So that was, the big album with Bruce being back. Great tour they did. Perhaps you saw it in parts of North America there with Queensryche, Halford solo before he went back to Priest. That was a good time, good tour, good shows, and looking forward to Iron Maiden coming back to Vancouver and parts of Western Canada, including Calgary and Edmonton in October, getting spoiled with some Iron Maiden. So, where should we go from here? Got a couple more ideas before the show is done. Want to touch on another couple anniversary things. It's kind of fun sometimes. I know I spend a lot of time on the anniversary stuff. You don't need to tell me that, but I would like to know your other thoughts and opinions and feedback and so forth. But it's fun. It's like, oh, this album came out. And then you start to kind of remember, oh, I saw them on that tour, or I bought it at this shop, or I have this edition of it, and oh, I have something framed, or that sort of thing. So I find it fun. It's not just, oh, here's an anniversary and we move on. It's like, oh, it just jogs memories. So I kind of like that. Should I stop doing that, or maybe not do it as much? Should I do some other stuff? Let me know what you think. Let's make the show better, because I can't make the show better without your input. And that I need. Reminders of there will be interviews happening. Learning the ropes, learning the equipment. So I will work on that, along with having this show be a live show on occasion. It would be nice just to kind of pop on. Maybe we have a group discussion. We have a bit of a roundtable talking about various eras of metal and rock and prog, talking about albums, talking about bands, talking about things you dig, things you don't dig, some favorite shows you saw, some cool things in your collection. A whole array of things. So those are ideas for future stuff. Want to remind you, if you miss it at the top of the show, there's 2 contests going on right now. You can find details on the Different Stages Radio website. One being giving away a pair of tickets to Sumac in Vancouver on June 21st. The other being giving away a pair of tickets to Nita Strauss at the Rickshaw in Vancouver on July 2nd. Both shows courtesy of our friends at F7 Entertainment Group. We appreciate them being supportive towards Different Stages Radio. And now I'm going to move forward with an anniversary album. Yes, I am. 43 years ago today, Whitesnake released. Well, not today, but last week. I'm a bit behind. This was on May 31st. 43 years ago, Whitesnake released the Ready and Willing album. Here's some Whitesnake on Different Stages Radio.
She got everything I need. She make me smile, she make me bleed, 'cause she's a woman. She got the end, she got the means. She's in my heart and in my dreams. It makes me cry, I wanna make her mine. She ain't black, but she got soul. She ain't young, but she ain't old. Shine like silver, burn like gold. She's a woman. She's a woman. She's a woman. She's a woman.
Welcome back to DSR. I'm JJ. That was Black Country Communion. They have a new record that they just started recording, which is pretty exciting. Track you just heard was Collide from their last album, 2017, Black Country Communion 4. So we'll have a fifth album. And usually those guys, when they get going, is pretty quick. So I'm thinking there's going to be a record in the fall. Is that being a little too crazy thinking? But I think we're going to see a Black Country later this maybe even late summer. No, I think fall. Maybe early in the new year. I'm thinking fall. I'll go on fall. I'm betting fall. Before that, Y&T from Struck Down played the title track, Struck Down, recently, just a few days ago, celebrated his 45th anniversary. Struck Down, 45 years old, with some Leonard Hayes just ripping it up pretty damn good on that track. And started the set with some Whitesnake from the Ready and Willing album, 1980. That just hit 43. My bird. Whitesnake, Y&T, Black Country Communion. Again, adding variety to Different Stages Radio. And as we wind down, we'll get into a talk that everybody always loves. How about we talk about our last final anniversary album of this show? Before we do, I just want to say again, thank you for listening. Thanks for your feedback. Thanks for your opinions and thoughts. To make a lot of those things happen, because again, you've been giving me a lot of good ideas. I just need help to make them happen. So if you can volunteer some time, be that on the technical side, maybe an occasional guest host or co-host, but more on the technical side is what I'm looking for. Audio, visual wise, help with the socials, help with the website. Because to put it bluntly, I'm doing it all. And it's a lot of work. I like the work. But until, we start seeing some revenue kickback from the show, it's hard for myself just to put in all of that time. Because again, I need to make some money and I need to live. How about that? And I think this is something that can turn into something cool. It's kind of a side gig. And it can be fun and can also have some, it can make a little bit of money. Why pretend we don't want to make money? We all want to make some money. So, but to do that, I think I need some help. And if you can throw in a couple hours here or there, that would be nifty. And we can make this thing hopefully grow quicker than that. So for now, I will leave that portion of the can you help me part alone. And I'll move to the last anniversary part. I'm going to talk about Load. Metallica's Load album. This week, celebrating 27 years ago that Load came out. We didn't know yet about Reload. We knew that I think we knew shortly after there was going to be a Reload because they recorded a bunch of extra stuff. But we're talking about Load today. And super controversial as Metallica has been kind of since then. People thought the Black Album was a big turn. Load was even way more of a turn. Presentation-wise as well, not just musically. But again, most bands of their era, that started to gain, I hate the commercial because, you sold records, you're commercial. I don't know, but that's another topic. But yes, they were selling records. So were a lot of their peers. Some of their peers either kind of just vanished or whined about the state of the change in music, or others tried to adapt or just branched out. Metallica could have played, you're going to hate me for saying this, they could have played the Slayer route. They could have played the AC/DC route. They could, we can go on. You could even kind of say maybe the Megadeth route a bit too. Oh, is that touchy for you? Is that touchy? But they took a chance. I'm sure it was spearheaded by your buddy Lars. He's my friend too. I like Lars a lot. Am I hitting you hard yet? I'm sorry. This conversation. Load. I like Load. I wasn't crazy about Load at first. I'm not going to pretend. I thought, when Until It Sleeps first came out, it's like, I don't know. I don't know about this. But then it's like, it's okay. Hero of the Day comes out and it's like, it's okay. Had to get the album right away. It's Metallica. You got to buy their record. Like the house that Jack built. I thought that alone was like, that haul's pretty good. So thinking decent record. jump ahead a few years, up to 99. They do the S&M live with the San Francisco Symphony. And they do the track that I'm thinking of playing that on the album, good track. But on the S&M, oh my friggin' bird. To wrap up this week's edition of Different Stages Radio, again, I'm JJ. Congratulations to Load 27. Let's rip it up going to S&M. This is the Outlaw Torn on Different Stages Radio. See you next week. Bye-bye for you.
The more I